Right, YouTube is really starting to get under my skin with this. Really starting to wind me up. They didn't like a swimsuit section, so I'm going to have to go back and record that as well. It was only the first bit, so it'll be easier to put together. But for God's sake, genuinely, there was nothing like out there with that scene. There was nothing sexual, nothing wrong with it whatsoever, and YouTube decided it had enough and threw it back at me. I'm just annoyed. I'm sorry, I'm pissed off now. I really am, because it shouldn't happen, and it was a ridiculous excuse to pull. It really isn't. Anyway, you've missed 2 days, and I will go back and like edit them together and put on part 1 separately afterwards, like I had to do with the first time I did Origami's run. Looking through like what screenshots we got left, none of them should have had any even remote effect, and the ones left are even more wholesome because she doesn't even dress like in any less. But it's just, for fuck's sake, like, I'm sorry, like, I don't mean to be like putting a downer mood, because I love this game, but YouTube is just being hell, because that was such a dumb thing to challenge on, to say no, that's too much. Like, for fuck's sake. I'm sorry. But where we just literally finished that day 2, and we got back out of the illusion. The illusion was that she was now our cousin, and we had just reunited with her, and it was at the poolside, and she was in a bikini, and she was just kind of splashing her feet kind of thing, and we were chatting, and we just left it. And this is like literally just left it. Like literally, there it all is. Right, I've composed myself, bring myself together. Let's try and continue where we was. Oh, Shido-san, welcome home. Hey, Yoshino, you're already home, huh? Hi. Yes. Yoshino seems to not be as suntanned anymore. It was refreshing to see Yoshino like that. She was adorable. Hey, Shido-kun, are you reminiscing about Yoshino in a swimsuit? Why don't you see if she still has a tan? What are you talking about, Yoshino? Of course I'm not going to do that. Oni-chan, do you want to see my suntan? Calm down, Yoshino. Why are you back into being my cousin? Oh, no, I guess I'm still confused. Yeah, I don't blame you. I am too. Damn it, Maria. She's caused such a ruckus. Hey, wait. Come to think of it, I was in the middle of looking for Maria at school. Did she come home already? It seems like she's not here yet. Let's go find her. Sorry, we're on the 3rd day, not the 2nd day. So I've missed 2 days. Well, 3 events, but 2 days. Still. Thanks for coming with me, Yoshino. Oh, it's fine. I'm worried too. Yoshino, now's your chance. Helping him is just an excuse to do you-know-what. Hey, Yoshino, it's been some time since we met Maria, but do you think I'm doing a good job? What do you mean? Well, I was just wondering if I'm able to find the answer to Maria's question. Oh, you seem to not be as confident as usual. What's gotten into you, Shido-kun? Shido-san, I have faith. Faith? Shido-san, you're the type of person that finds answers, so I have faith that we'll get through this too. That's right, Shido-kun. Remember the courage you showed when you saved Yoshino? Thanks, Yoshinon. That's right, this isn't the time to lack confidence. I gotta do this. First, we need to find Maria. Oh, there she is. So you found me. What's the matter, Maria? Did you find something interesting at school? Yes, there was something like that. What was it? More importantly, I'm happy that you've come to look for me. Maria, what's the matter? Just as I thought, the reaction I expected. The reaction you expected? What do you mean? I thought that if I did this, you'd come looking for me. And if you did this in a game, your heart skips a beat, right? Maria. I knew it. I think Maria's slowly starting to change. Hey, we're here too, you know. Oh, sorry, Yoshinon. Golly, how rude. She came looking for you too, right, Yoshino? Oh, yes, Shido-san, Arusu-san, let's go home. Yeah, let's go home, Maria. Okay. It was a rare moment, but on the way back, Yoshino took my hand. Shido? Okay. Maria slowly walked beside me and took her hand. The 3 of us began to walk home together. Maria has truly become part of the Far family. We continued to hold each other's hands as we walked home. Time for the fun time. Bit of karaoke. The long-winded. Sorry if I'm not talking as much now. I'm just still getting over just how dumb this whole situation is. I want to show off all this game, but it's going to be such a kerfuffle mess just to get it all together at this rate, just because YouTube is refusing to play ball on things that really can't affect anything. It's insane. But anyway, day 4. Let's. Oh, I was going to show you past Yoshino. I was expecting it to be on the second page for some reason. Let's sing with Yoshino. So who should I sing with? Shido-san. Oh, Yoshino, what's the matter? Would you like to sing with me? Hey, Shido-kun, sing with us. Sure, let's sing together. Okay. Isn't that nice, Yoshino? That's so sweet. Come to think of it, I don't really hang out with Yoshino like this. I want to have her to have a good time. Alright, what kind of song do you want to sing, Yoshino? Oh, I have a song I want to sing. Oh, really? Despite her appearances, Yoshino sure loves TV. She can sing any popular song. Please leave it to me. The number is... Oh, you can do it yourself. Wait, Yoshino, you're going to sing too? Shido, don't be a dummy. I'll just watch so I don't get in between you two. What do you mean? As I pondered that, the song that Yoshino chose began to play. I see. What Yoshino chose was a pure love song. The intro alone made Yoshino blush. This is embarrassing, but no, Yoshino chose a song for me. I have to sing it. Maybe... Shido-san, please don't look at me too much. Sorry, Yoshino. Shido-kun next. Is your part next? Right, I used to like you when I was a kid. Yeah, Shido-san, I'm embarrassed. This isn't good. Yoshino is blushing so much that it's making me blush. It's a lot harder than I anticipated. We continued to sing as we both turned red, looking at one another, but managed to finish. But at least I finally got to sing a little bit. It was like one line, but oh well. Right, since I have to address this again, since the first stream is now dead in the water, I have been spending time with Tonomachi and Reine-san. Tonomachi is exactly what you expect him to be, but Reine, when you go see to her, you actually get to communicate with the one in the real world who's trying to communicate in and get little tidbits, so it's not much of one. Like, it always turns to static and we lose connection. And that's pretty much how that's gone. I won't show it when I cut through part 1 because I'll just show the main events. More so just because I'm annoyed, which is a shame because I'm actually enjoying this route. She's got a much sweeter one this time around and more interesting. Well, cutesy interesting, but interesting, and it's just YouTube. It's making me very concerned for some of the ones coming up. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do if YouTube carries on doing this. I'm really not. I'm at my wit's end with some of this. What are you doing, Tonomachi? Whoa, oh, it's you, Itsuka. Don't scare me like that. What are you doing behind this building, besides sneaking around and hiding? Actually, this morning there was a letter in my shoebox. What? Hey, is that? Shh, keep it down, Itsuka. That's right, it's a love letter, there's no mistake. Are you serious? I can't believe someone actually has a crush on this guy. So, did the mysterious sender ask you to meet here? If so, why are you hiding? No, I'm not certain if this was a meeting spot. Why isn't it in the letter? They said to meet behind this building, right? When did I say it was addressed to me? Huh? It was someone in the class next to us who was supposed to receive the letter, actually. I don't know his name, but I just found the letter. So in other words, this has nothing to do with you. You're snooping around random locations and hoping to find someone. That's correct. This is low, even for you. Shut up! I won't let anyone get in the way of my happiness. Nothing can stop me. No one can stop me. Talk about bitter. You wouldn't understand since you get to be lovey-dovey with Toka-chan. Oh, is that so? Someone's coming. Someone's coming from that direction too. They're both guys, huh? Yeah, not something you see every day. At the funeral photo, it was hard to determine her age, but Yoshino was my classmate. We both pursued Yoshino, but the one Yoshino ended up marrying was Yoshino. Oh, you widowed Yoshino? Why did you die, Yoshino? How is Yoshino going to live on by herself? I surrendered Yoshino's hand to you. I trusted you. How could you leave us? You're breaking my heart. Her heart. Shido-san, thank you for coming. I'm sure Yoshino would have appreciated it. Yoshino tightly embraced the funeral photo. Seeing the nape of her neck was almost reviving the feelings he had for her before. She had her before. Yoshino, I want to support you, I'm serious. Shido-san, I'm sure Yoshino doesn't want to see you sad either. I'm sorry, Shido-san, I'm still not ready yet. I don't blame her. I know I'm kind of rushing it, but even then, I wanted to support Yoshino. I just can't leave her when she's crying like this. She's enduring this sorrow all on her own. I want to be the man that saves Yoshino from this. I want to help you forget your sorrow, Yoshino. Sorry, Yoshino. I'm going to come on strong. And with that, I hugged Yoshino tightly from behind. No, we can't, Shido-san. I'll make you forget all your sorrows, everything. No, Shido-san, Yoshino is watching. If the picture Yoshino here, I can't focus. My grip loosened and Yoshino gently moved away. Yoshino didn't seem like she was completely against it. I could tell that she trusts me, but seeing Yoshino's photo... It's all your fault, Yoshino. Things could have become interesting. Whoa, Shido! Oops, now this isn't the time to be relaxing. I just vowed to stop Yoshino from crying. Hey, Yoshino. What can I get you to consider me? I still can't picture it. Can't picture it, huh? What do? I guess I'm going to have to impress her so she could open up to me. Okay, Yoshino, can you watch me for a second? Watch you? Yeah, remember how Yoshino and I had lots of stupid competitions back when we were students? Because we wanted to impress you. Yeah, you two did that a lot, like eating contests. I think we were saying things like whoever could eat the most food you cooked is the most befitting for you. And swimming competitions? Yeah, and competing to see who could save you if you were drowning. Or who could stop the alarm clock before it rang. Competing to see who could say good morning to you first. Come to think of it, we had a lot of dumb competitions. We must have been young. Well, what about it? Right, I'm going to do something amazing right now. I feel like I'm a more reliable man than Yoshino, and I want you to accept my love. Shido-san. Well, we're at a point where I have no one to compete against, but I want you to watch me. Okay. But the question is, what exactly should I do? It is a powerful... No, be supportive. Because you've shown very little so far. The power to heal Yoshino engulfed in sorrow. What I need to showcase to her is how supportive I can be. Alright, I've made up my mind, Yoshino. I want you to see how supportive I can be. To show you that, can I hug you? Huh? Well, I'm not ready for it now. What was that? Crap, I just did that earlier. My supportive skills are about to break. I see, I don't blame you. We're in front of Yoshino. That was inappropriate of me. Then what can I do? Crap, is there anything I can do? Oh, I know. Can you hold on to me, Yoshino? They say a good man can speak words through his back, so hold on to my back. Your back, Shido-san? Well, what do you say? Or does that still make you uncomfortable? No, it's fine. You're doing something for me. Please, lend me your back, Shido-san. Bring it on. I turned my back to her and Yoshino softly leaned on me from behind. I could feel her warmth, so what do I do from here? Shido-san, what do I do now? Just stay like that for however long you want. I'll just stand here as your sturdy support. I tried to say something cool, but I really had no plans for this. What do I do? Do I have what it takes to be supportive right now? Honestly, even for me, I feel my actions are pretty pathetic. Yoshino, are you crying? Sorry, Shido-san, but it's so painful. No, it's fine. You can cry it out. I won't go anywhere. Yoshino cried on my back, but I feel like the pain in her voice had softened a bit. What is it, Yoshino? Why were you and Yoshino always competing? I think we were happy just expressing to you how much we loved you, Yoshino. It's a happy feeling to love someone. And if it's possible, I would love for you to fall in love with me and become happy. I feel like Yoshino giggled behind me. Hey, Yoshino, I promise I'll make her happy. I don't know if it was what triggered it, but eventually Yoshino and I got together. I'm sure we'll face many trials on our own in the future, so Yoshino, please watch over us. That was a weird one. Ever since we come back, she says, you were gonna flirt with me if Yoshino died. How could you? Oh no, we've got to go through the data space first. And then we're told, we're given the Renee talk of this is who you've chosen, so stick with it. That's the only way I can think to describe it. Which one should I choose? That one? If I pick that one, then maybe this would work too. No, maybe not. Is this better? Hey, yo-ho, Shido-kun. What's the matter? I see you're muttering to yourself. Has love got you stressed out? I mean, you could say that. What? Shido-san, I'll look my best. I'll do anything so. Huh? Yoshino? When did Yoshino and Yoshino enter my room? I didn't even notice. Hey, Shido-kun, what's the meaning of this? Don't tell me you're ignoring Yoshino. Whoa, you're a lowlife. Of course not. I still care about Yoshino. Did I do something to upset you? Haha, right. Ever since you became Yoshino's boyfriend, you've become the talk of the town. What do you mean, talk of the town? Oh, well, of course. That's instead of hanging out with the other girls, you're partial to... Yoshino! Hey, I like spending time with Yoshino, and that's why we're friends. I told you, that's all it is. Oh, that makes me happy. Woohoo! You make me jealous. Way to show me up. Still figuring out how to deal with Yoshino being around all the time. I'm sure Yoshino means well, but... Anyways, did you two come into my room? When did you two come into my room? Oh, Katori-san showed us the way. Where'd Katori go? She said she got stuff to do with the Fraxinus, so she asked us to watch the house. Oh, I see. Do you not want us around? Of course I do. I'm just surprised because I wasn't expecting you. Now, what a surprise between friends. Guys do it all the time. So they stuck on purpose. What were you stressing about? Oh, about that. I'm sure I could play it off, but Yoshino is probably worrying about it either way. I might as well tell her. You know how we planned to go on a date? Yes? Yoshino is smirking next to her, but I'm choosing to ignore it. Well, I'm not exactly sure where to take you. Yoshino and Yoshino cock their heads. And does that bother you? I don't think Yoshino cares, do you, Yoshino? Right. I figured Yoshino would say that, but it stressed me out even more. I'm sure she doesn't mind where we go. Yoshino's open-minded and isn't one to complain, but it doesn't give me an answer. I wanted to be like, here's a place, but I just couldn't decide. I see. I see. Shido-kun, you seem to be putting in a lot of effort. I take a look at all those pamphlets. Are you that excited to hang out with Yoshino? Sprawled across my desk were several guidebooks and pamphlets. Among them was a Gal game, but I swear it's not mine. Yeah, everyone lent these to me. I borrowed them Ratatoska. Of course, if I screw up my time with Yoshino, they'd never let me hear the end of it. I borrowed them Ratatoska. Something with the dialogue in this scene seems to be a little off in places, I'm noticing. Let's see. Movies, bouquets, eateries, all very typical. I kind of get the sense you're trying too hard. Oh, there's amusement parks, a zoo, and aquarium too. And the aquarium. See, that's what I mean. I think Reine-san and Katori suggested those. They sound legitimate. Yeah, they sound pretty good. But there's non-conventional options inside of my desk drawer. Right. You hid all the good stuff away from Yoshino, right? Huh? What places are too good? Places like that are too much for a student like me. Planning a trip is worse than pulling teeth. But if Yoshino is here to scrutinize, then I need to be mindful of what I show to Yoshino. I wonder, Yoshino's visitor is only as good as Yoshino's. If she isn't watching me, then am I safe? Man, I'm distracting myself right now. Is there somewhere you want to go, Yoshino? Anywhere. Does it have to be on the pamphlets? Huh? Where I want to go? It's your first date, so be confident and lead the way. That's what a man should do. Yoshino! When I put it that way, I feel bad. I just want us to have equal input. Otherwise, what's the point, you know? Do you want to make a bad first impression? Right, I totally get it. Yup. Hey, it's not like it's our first time hanging out. All I want is for us both to have a great time. Is that so much to ask? Huh? Oh, right. So got any suggestions, Yoshino? Don't hold back. All these options are overwhelming, Shido-kun. Can't think of something. It's not like you don't have ideas. We visited the pool the other day, so maybe we could avoid it this time. I'm trying my damnedest to avoid Yoshino's subtle hints. Maybe the zoo or the aquarium would work. It would be nice to go someplace where we could just walk at our own pace. I had a feeling you might find it crowded though. Yoshino, if there's a movie you wanted to see, we could do that. Well, Yoshino doesn't normally walk in crowds by herself, so maybe it's a good opportunity to stretch our legs. Or maybe we can go shopping. If you needed to update your wardrobe, I could carry your bags for you. All of that sounds fun, but... what's the matter? My only wish is to be with you, Shido-san. Yoshino? Woohoo! You're so sweet, Shido-kun. How lucky are you, huh? What are you going to do about it? I don't know. I mean, it is nice of her to say. Sorry, my throat's going. It's just, I tell Yoshino wasn't really into any of my suggestions. Shido-kun, you don't get it. I can't trust you with Yoshino like this. Sorry. I need to apologize. That's not spelled correctly. What's going on? You know, some fun wherever you are. About that, if it's sincere, we should go anywhere, but we should avoid places that Yoshino wouldn't like. Wait, does that mean we don't have to force ourselves to go out? Oh, Shido-kun, you get it. Exactly, that's it. Yoshino is very shy. She only got used to Katori and Toka recently, but she's not too good with strangers. And if we were to go somewhere unfamiliar to her, she would be overwhelmed by all the new people. I'm fine with your suggestions. I bet I can have fun with you anywhere. The minute you say I'm fine leads me to believe that you're unsatisfied. Huh? Oh, well... Maybe we should think of places where other people won't bother us. What? Yoshino-san, does that mean? Huh? Shido-kun? Is that what you want? Being alone with Yoshino when no one else is around? Jeez, Shido-kun, bold. Yoshinon! Oh, no, that's not what I meant. Aw, then what do you mean? Come on, spit it out. I mean, we can still hang out, but I don't mind if we spend time at home. I see. We're being alone inside of a boys' room is nerve-wracking. My room's fine. There's nothing to do here. But you'll be here. Yoshino. Shido-san. Ahem. Well, whatever works. Why don't you strike up with some cute conversation? What are you saying? That's not what we're getting at. Oh, what? She's here. You're embarrassed? No. Am I wrong? Well, it's not wrong, but... Oh ho! Well, whatever. There's so many weird implications here, but if I worry about it, I'll look weird. Please lead the way, Shido-san. With that, we decide to stay home instead of planning a grand date. On the day off. Hey, Shido-kun! Yoshino has arrived! Yoshinon! Hey, welcome. I mean, you guys do live next door. So close yet so far. Can you picture how unbearable that is? Yoshinon's been nervous since last night. As soon as she got up, she hopped into the bath. Oh, that explains the fragrant scent. Make yourself at home. It's not like we're doing anything crazy. So you say, Shido-kun, you're keeping a secret, aren't you? What are you talking about? Of course not. Oh boy. Then, Shido-kun, what's on the itinerary? Well, about that, I hope you like this, Yoshino. Is that a DVD? Yeah, I got a bunch. None of them look rented, so are these all kind of flicks, Shido-kun? These are all for women. Oh, my friend lent those to me. Oh, really? Any recommendations? Well, I haven't watched all of them. Man, then you haven't done your research. Sorry. I'm realizing right now that I slipped and had told Katori about what we're doing today. Even though we're just at home, because I didn't make concrete plans, Katori called me for an emergency meeting. Then she let me stack some movies to kill time. I kind of picked whatever looked good. Hey, Shido-kun, you're staring. What's the matter? Are you tired? Oh, nothing. I'm fine. Oh, okay. Katori's out today, so don't worry about her. Just make yourselves at home. Is that the case? If that is the case, I will. If you're not interested in any of those DVDs, we don't have to watch them. Yeah, but I think one or two of them caught Yoshino's eye. Oh, really? Yup, she's especially interested in the romance ones. In that sense, you've got a good eye, Shido-kun. Ah, well, I'm glad. I'm interested in them, not just because they have good stories. Then why is that? I'm not experienced with dating, so I thought it'd be a good way to study. Yoshino? I don't really know what to do. I just want to learn, so I don't embarrass myself. Don't worry about that. Just be your... As I said that, Yoshino made eye contact with me. Just be what? Come on, out with it. What were you going to say? Well, if you find a movie you like, then let's pop it in. Geez, Shido-kun, you're such a tease. Then how about this one? Yoshino grabbed a foreign drama that was released quite a few years ago. Sure, why'd you pick that one? I've heard of it, but I've never watched it. Yoshino doesn't go into rental shops by herself. She should ask Katori to grab it for her, but I guess Yoshino is just a matter of principle. Then from now on, we can visit the store together. So I was just double checking I hadn't missed anything, because that sentence seemed out of place as well. Oh, okay. A lot of the writing in this ending feels kind of out of place. It makes me a little worried. I flashed a kind smile at Yoshino, to which she returned a warm grin. Yoshino, on the other hand, gave me a funny look. Oh, and I have tea and snacks. Shido-kun, you could be bolder. I mean, it's just you two here. I ignored Yoshino's taunts and opened the DVD case, sat next to Yoshino on the sofa and pressed play. I too have heard of a foreign film we were watching, but I never want to see it. Not in a rude way, but I found it unexpectedly entertaining. I thought it'd be cheesier, but it wasn't. We finished the film and I swapped the disc. Yeah, totally. I was expecting a total rom-com, but it ended up being more of a coming of age. Didn't see it coming. Shido-san, are you bored? Of course not. I'm ready for more. I see. I'm glad. Yoshino sighed with relief. Yoshino... My throat's going. Yoshino, what was it you expected? Yes, it was, but at the same time, I'm curious about what happens after. This time she was using her usual rehearsed line. Looks like Yoshino is actually enjoying herself. I see. Let's keep going. Want to take a break? I'm not tired, but can I ask you a favor? Sure, what's up? Is it tough to ask? It's not what you're expecting, Shido-kun. What am I expecting? Oh, come on, don't play dumb, Yoshino. I think you should spit it out. I mean, if you need something, I don't mind helping you. Just let me know. What were they doing in the drama? What was she referring to? The story is about, charism. But there was a lot of scenes with couples, too. Some pretty risque ones, too. What was Yoshino hoping for? Lap rest. Started turning red just thinking about it. Are you okay? Yeah, I think so. Okay, I'm glad. Oh, Shido-kun, were you hoping for something? What do you mean? I wasn't hoping for anything. What you're thinking of? Well, it's nothing really. Right, Shido-kun, you don't seem like much of a self-starter. Yeah, I guess not. Sorry for saying, but I want you to lie on my lap. That's fine. That wasn't weird at all. Even with the movie playing, I can barely focus on the TV. We're not even looking at it. Thank you. No need to thank me. That's right, this is a date after all. If you can't be friendly, then what's the point? The point? The point? Sorry. Anyway, how's your lap? Am I heavy? I'm fine, because it's you, Shido-san. Let me know if your legs get numb, okay? I mean, it happened to me before. It has? Yeah, when Gontori and I were kids, she'd fall on my lap like this when we watched TV. When you were kids? Hey, after Shido-kun, you're here with Yoshino. It's bad taste to bring up other girls. My sister doesn't count, does she? Dubious. Of course not. Gotcha, she says so, but you aren't talking enough about how soft her lap is. Can't really say. I'm sorry. I mean, it's not often that I place my head on someone's lap, but it's nice. I see, glad to hear it. I mean, it just feels awkward sitting on someone's lap who's so much shorter than me. I guess. I couldn't move, so I continued watching from this crooked angle. But you're not watching the TV! Oh, I'm sorry. Yoshino ran her finger through my hair and I froze. No, it's fine, it just tickled. So I'd alter my mic. Okay. Yoshino put her hand on my head and wouldn't stop. I didn't hate it, but it made me feel more self-conscious. Yeah, what's the matter? You look kinda uncomfortable, Shido-kun. Well, that's not true. Oh, do you want to stop? I mean, I don't hate it, but I'm not used to it. You flirt with so many girls and you're afraid of a little petting? Why do you seem so surprised? I mean, even hanging out with Yoshino makes me nervous. That's a relief. Oh, really? Sorry. Oh no, I wasn't talking about you being friendly with other girls. But the fact you're also nervous when you're with me. Gee, Shido-kun, you're useless on that front. Sorry. I didn't say it was bad, I just feel relieved. Yeah, I feel so pathetic. I wouldn't like it if you were used to this. You wouldn't? I was just thinking of myself, that I wished I was there for you more. Shido-san, you're always there for me. You think so? Yeah, if not, I don't think I would have fallen for you. Thank you, Yoshino. Woohoo, Yoshino. Oh, Yoshino, you're gonna tell him? My, someone's getting bold. I like you too. I appreciate that. We looked at one another giggling as the ending credits played on the TV. Oh, the show's over. Should we rewatch it? Right. While Yoshino pet me on her lap, I fell into a state of relaxation. I was soothed so much that I suddenly started to feel sleepy. Shido-san? Shido-kun looks sleepy. Actually, he's already passed out. He's horrible. That's not true. Shido-san is... Shido-kun is what? An amazing person. As I fell into slumber, I thought I could hear them talking, but it might have been on the TV. I let the day wash over me and slipped into a deep sleep. Tonomachi invited me out after school. So where are you taking me? Oh, come on, what's the rush? You've got to have a great time with Tsuka. He wouldn't tell me. Lately, you've become a real popular, so it's hard to have some of you for myself. Is that why you're like jittering? Wait, so now you're punishing me for it? Well, that aside, it's been a while since we've had a day just us boys, so let's have some bro time. What happens if I don't put it aside? Well, just as Tonomachi was about to respond. Hey, Shido-kun, how are you? You're done with class, right? Hello? Hello? That was the wrong voice? Hello? Yeah, we just finished. What's up, you two? Where are you? We were waiting for you, Shido-san. Yeah, Yoshino kept saying she wanted to see you. I'm almost worried because she said she didn't even care if they were strangers. I'm fine. I'm happy I ran into you. I see. Itsuka? I felt an aura piercing me from behind and spun around to see Tonomachi glaring at me. Tonomachi, take it easy, just listen. Shut up, forget about you and Suka. I'd rather be kicked by a horse than stick around here. Tonomachi! Oh, did we interrupt something? Good grief, sorry, Sito-kun. It's okay, it's him. What's it matter? No, I think we're fine. Are you sure? Yeah, so anyway, what can I do for you? Is it wrong of me to want to see you, even if I have no particular reason? Not at all. I'm so glad. With that said, I pitied the guy who ran off and all, but how about the three of us having something fun to do? Yeah, sure, you waited for me after all. Guess I'll have to call up Tonomachi and apologize later. Nah, no need. Anyways, do you have somewhere in mind, Yoshino? We could watch a movie or maybe stop by the video store. Oh, I could just ask, and movies will be provided for me. They're so generous. Talk about having friends in your corner. Well, if Ratatoska can build you a whole apartment, sending you some movies isn't a problem. Anyway, we don't need to waste time standing here. Let's go. I'm sure they waited for me all day, so I bet they're tired. Oh, I'll leave it to you. I think it'd be best to go somewhere where you can relax. Right. I decided to take Yoshino to a restaurant we had been to before. Do you come here often, Shido-san? I mean, sometimes. But you wouldn't come here alone, right? Well, I take Katori here sometimes. Come to think of it, I never come here alone. I see. Guess they don't call it a family restaurant for nothing. Well, when I'm by myself, I eat random junk. I see. But there's an implication when you call it a family restaurant, don't you think? What do you mean? Don't think you should bring your family to a family restaurant? What, Yoshino? Yoshino, then that would mean Shido-san and I. Ah, well, I think it just means a cozy atmosphere. And Katori-san is... Katori's my little sister, so she is family. I mean, sure, but doesn't that thought cross your mind whenever you bring girls here? About that, family restaurants aren't exactly a romantic getaway. Oh no, so you're admitting you didn't go all out for Yoshino? It doesn't bother me. Hey, if we just came here to eat. Sorry, I'm just teasing you. When don't you? Sometime soon, I want to take you to a fancier place, but I'm sorry, it's hard to go there because of me, isn't it? No, it's not what I mean. I just don't really go on fancy dates, you know. Really? What? You've always been surrounded by women. Don't tell me you can't think of one place. It's all a misunderstanding. Besides, it's not my fault I've never been on a fancy date. Hehe, Shido-san, is that true? Yep, just another reason I'll nothing more. I'll be nothing more than a headache. I want to experience new things with you. Right. Mine and Yoshino's eyes locked. I think I'm just going to kind of just play it as I go and just say what I think it is, because the sentence structure has been very questionable on Yoshino's path. It feels like they kind of forgot about her a little bit, or just didn't double check as much. Woohoo! You guys make me jealous. What cuties. Stop mocking us. Anyways, what are you going to order? Shido-kun, any recommendations? They're doing a dessert fair, so how about this parfait? Ooh, a seasonal fruit fair, huh? Sounds delicious. Want this one, Yoshino? Oh, what about you, Shido-san? I'm fine with fruit juice. Then you can ask Yoshino for a bite of her parfait. Have her feed you, what do you say? I'm okay, but thanks. Oh, come on, if you ordered a parfait too, then you can't use the same spoon. Could I request some coffee? Oh, sorry, we're not into the parfait. Oh, no, I'm sorry, I just wanted some coffee. You're not sick, are you? I don't think so, but I think she's trying to be more mature. Yoshino, please don't. Oh, well, if you want coffee, that's fine, I get it. Sometimes you just crave it. Yes, I want some coffee. But you used to say how you disliked it because it was so bitter. I think you're trying too hard, Yoshino. Yoshino! Maybe you should have a point. Yoshino does enjoy sweets. I too enjoy coffee. I can handle bitter things. When I was younger, I never got why people drank the stuff, but before I knew it, I was hooked. Right, coffee is delicious. It felt like something was off, but I called our waitress over to take our order. Yoshino, are you sure you don't want milk or sugar? I don't need it. Oh, look at you, it's pretty bitter, maybe even a little sour. Adding milk might make it more bearable. Yoshino said she would drink it. Ah, okay, but don't tell you I didn't warn you if you hate it, right, Shido-kun? Well, I don't think you have to force yourself. Drink it whichever way you want. Shido-san, how do you like your coffee? Well, if I'm sleepy, I take it black, but I'm also a good cafe all arts too. So you don't always drink it black? Well, I can only handle so much bitterness. Shido-kun, I wish you could be a real man like you said, liked it black. Ah, I guess drinking it black is a true sign of maturity, huh? Maturity, yes. Yoshino sipped her coffee, but I saw a hint of reservation. I couldn't help from looking at her. To make matters worse, her other hand held by Yoshino, making her shake even more. Hot! Are you okay? Yoshino was shocked by the temperature, causing her hand to slip. Aww. I hastily reached for the napkin to wipe the spilled coffee. Oh, Shido-san! Yoshino, you okay? I'm fine. No, you're not. You need to be careful. I'm sorry. Looks like you didn't go on any of your clothes, but there's coffee on your legs. I looked at Yoshino's thigh and threw some napkins there. Oh, this is... Oh, no. You were trying to help Yoshino, right? I knew it wasn't a lewd act, Shido-kun. You're seriously such a... What are you on about? Oh, your skin is a little pink. It stings a bit. Maybe some ice would help. I wiped the spilled coffee, but now the napkin was soaked. Shido-san, I'm fine. You shouldn't take burns lightly. Hang on a moment. I scooped some ice out of the water and put it on Yoshino's reddened thigh. Shido-san, yeah. It might become a burn later, so bear with me for a bit. But that's cold. Shido, quick thinking. Yoshino, just grin and bear it. Otherwise, it'll leave a scar. Okay, I'll endure it. Sorry, just hang on there for me. You're apologizing, but I'm hearing a touch of satisfaction from you hearing Yoshino moan like this. Yoshino, this isn't the time for that. Yoshino, does it still hurt? It tickles. I can't tell anymore. If you're fine, then I'm fine. I took off the ice cube and a sense of relief came over Yoshino. I used a napkin to dry her skin. Shido-san. Well, your clothes might get wet. We need to wipe the moisture. You say that, but it's a slippery slope. I get it, though. You're taking advantage of the situation. Hey, I told you it's not what's going on. You don't want to hurt Yoshino's feelings, do you? That's not what I'm saying either. Then, if you're not in front of people, you would? That sounds awfully origami of you. Yoshino? Oh, I'm sorry, it's nothing. Oh, gotcha. But Yoshino, drinking coffee black for the first time led to Shido-kun patting your leg dry. Forget what Yoshino's saying, anyways. Why did you order coffee, Yoshino? I thought that's what you wanted. Oh, I thought it would be a mature choice. Oh, is that why? Don't tease me for my reason. Sorry, it just means you shouldn't have forced yourself to do anything. Adults can eat parfaits, can't they? Yeah, totally. You can be tough and enjoy sweet things at the same time. Gosh. Right. Don't force yourself. You're entitled to eat whatever you want. Oh, but Shido-san, are you okay with that? Of course. It's not like I'm your boss. Yoshino pursed her lips, suddenly deep in thought. I looked at Yoshino, but the puppet only smiled back at me, silent for once in her life. And then happy music. Since we're neighbours, whenever I got home from school, Yoshino would come over to visit. Well, we are close, so it's not too surprising. The same occurrence today, and Yoshino sat in the living room, watching me work in the kitchen. Want to have dinner with us tonight, Yoshino? The menu is already set, I'm afraid, so I can't take any requests. Oh, I'd love to join. Ah, thank you so much, Shido-kun. I appreciate all of your hospitality. I don't mind. I mean, it's only one more serving, so it isn't extra work or anything. The food you make is delectable, Shido-san. I understand why Toka-san is so fond of it. I've made the dish plenty of times. It's not like an especially good cook. But men who cook are 1 in a million. Makes my heart skip a beat. You win points with me. Ah, thanks. Shido-san, I have a favour. What is it? After dinner, or any other day really, can we have a sleepover? I froze. Whoa! Yoshino, bold move. I can't believe you're making a move on Shido-kun. At night, I don't mind, but why did you ask? Did something scary happen? No, it's not that. I wanted to go somewhere else. Somewhere else? Sure, I can go with you. Did you have somewhere in mind? Spirits were far, far older than they appeared. Even so, it wouldn't be good for Yoshino to walk alone at night. As another motorbike passes us by. God, that was a loud one. Yeah, thanks, arsehole. After dinner, Yoshino returned to the house. Once the time to meet got closer, I quietly snuck out of my house so I wouldn't wake up Kotori. At the end of the day, Shido-kun, you'll always put Kotori's needs first. Only if it's within reason, okay? Thank you so much. You're welcome. I mean, I don't mind your requests. Does that mean you'll do anything that cute little Yoshino would ask? within reason. No, this is a hard save spot, so I'm going to do that. I only need a hard save once per like playthrough by the looks of it, so it's been quite refreshing instead of just dropping him every now and then to wrap up the bad endings. But of course. I'm not cute. What are you talking about? Yeah, you are. Thank you very much. Shido-kun really likes dead serious, which means... Why? Why? Shido-san, if I weren't cute anymore, would you not listen to me? I don't think that would happen. Oh, why so hesitant? So I'm just going through my email super quick. The email finally came through of part 1 saying sorry we pulled it down. Yeah, you know, like 40 odd minutes too late, fucking YouTube. Oh, why so hesitant? If I can and I want to be here for you however you need me, it's nothing to do with how cute you are, Yoshino. But we're here for each other now, so I do find you cute at the end of the day. I'll be there for you. Oh, I don't know what to say. Shido, you're such a smooth operator. You're getting a kick from Yoshino's shyness. That's not what I'm trying to do. Oh, but that makes me very happy. Ah, you're going to make me blush. With that, Yoshino wanted me to take her too. Is this the place with the lovely view? Yeah, you can see almost the entire city from up here. There's a crater runs in the middle of Tengu City that is visible from Takadai Parks, situated beneath a gorgeous expanse of sky. Amazing, Shido-kun. The fact that you fulfilled Yoshino's request so quickly shows you've leveled up. Maybe. I'm happy you're both enjoying yourselves. Yoshino requested to see the stars. So you decided to go out walking in this hour, Yoshino? You're such a bad girl. Sorry, Yoshino, but I'm with Shido-san, so I thought it'd be okay. Right, if you were alone, I would have said no. For some reason, I was afraid that Yoshino would be in danger walking around with you, Shido-kun. Shido-san isn't dangerous, though. I don't know about that. I mean, Shido-kun is a gentleman and all, Yoshino, but he is a man at the end of the day. That's sexist. Besides, he seems to have taken a liking to how cute you are. Anything can happen, don't you think? I'd never do anything to harm Yoshino. Yeah, Yoshino, I'm fine. As long as he keeps his word. Yoshino, sit over there. I'm sure standing will get tiring after a while. Okay. Yoshino walked over and sat beside me. Yoshino, do you enjoy looking at the stars? I don't know. You don't know? All this time, I've never taken the time to stargaze. Yoshino. That's why I was so always curious. Now I have the chance to look at them. I have to thank you for that, Shido-san. I see. I'm happy to hear I could fulfill your wish. But she exchanged a favor with a kiss back then. Pretty courageous of her. Yoshino! Oh, sorry about that. Don't apologize. I don't think you did anything wrong. Glad to hear it. Indeed. Yoshino then looked up at the sky. Hey, are you enjoying stargazing? Sorry, I don't know what to talk about. Shido-kun, be romantic and discuss constellations with her. Unfortunately, I don't know much about them. Gotcha. Then you don't seem to type to stargaze as a hobby. Right. Totally. Unfortunately, Yoshino's not too versed in the subject either. Oh really? I figured you would be since you suggested we come here. Sorry. No need to apologize. I wished I looked up some facts beforehand. Well, no point in saying anything now. Even if I don't know much about stars, I always thought they were pretty. Yeah, they're really real pretty, aren't they? So, I think I do enjoy stargazing. It's easy to get lost in. It'd be far from enjoyable if I could point out planets or different star clusters. But putting that aside, there's something to be said about staring up at the galaxy. Let me know if you'd like to do this again. Hopefully next time I'll have some facts to share. Oh, right, I'll do some research as well. Oh, why don't we visit a planetarium next time? A planetarium? Yeah, I visited one in the field trip for school. It's not space travel, but you'll see some neat stuff. I think I saw one on TV once. There was a lot of people. Yeah, there are. It's like being in a theatre. I guess it doesn't appeal to you, huh? If it's with you, Shido-san, I would like to go someday. I see, then let's go someday. Okay, but the stars we see tonight, so many of them, it's breathtaking. Yeah. Even though we couldn't tell any of the stars apart from each other, it was, as she said, breathtaking. Shido-san, Have you ever seen such a starry sky? Maybe once or twice recently, even though there wasn't ever enough time to take it all in. I hope we can go with you someday, Yoshino. Don't say someday, why not immediately? I feel like I can to a certain extent, or maybe not. Really? Like, I can ask Katori. What? You have to rely on another girl? Shido-san, that's lame. Point taken, sorry. I'm fine even if that were the case. I don't want you to be fine with that. You know what? I won't rely on anyone else. I'll show you the starriest sky that ever was. I look forward to it. Yeah, leave it to me. But Shido-kun, you're a busy boy. I wonder when you'll actually do it. I can wait, Shido-san. I have faith that you'll keep your promise one day. Yoshino leaned back on me and I put my arm around her shoulder. Aw. You're warm. So are you. Shido-san, can we talk about something? What did you learn from the planetarium when you went with your school? The story has to do with a different season, is that okay? Yeah, I want to hear what you have to say. I see, well it was about the constellation, Cygnus. Cygnus? So in the Milky Way? No, not exactly. Cygnus has this star called Alberio. And, what was it? Yeah, you're so unreliable. I mean, the field trip took place a long time ago. It's not like I was paying attention the whole time. What else do you remember? Oh, and I believe Alberio is a binary star. From afar, it looks like one star, but it's actually two. Oh, color me impressed, Shido-kun. Don't patronize me. I'd like to see that someday. Next time, we can bring binoculars. I've heard using those allow you to see the whole sky clearly. Man, Shido-kun, never knew you had that kind of info in you. Yeah, sorry, I'll make sure to have some stuff for us to look at next time. I already cannot wait. Right. Yoshino continued to ask questions about random tidbits I knew. Before we knew it, it was almost midnight. Yoshino? Looks like Yoshino fell asleep on me. She's knocked out. Yoshino was leaning on me, dead asleep. It might be tough to wake her up, and I'd feel bad for doing so. It is pretty late. Yoshino wasn't much of a night owl, so it wasn't a surprise. Until Yoshino woke up, I lost myself in the stars. Yoshino had been acting weird lately. Normally she is reserved, choosing not to express something even if it bothered her. Uh-oh. So, what's going on? That's what I'm asking. Why are you taking me away without any explanation? And what the hell is he doing here anyway? I mean, what reason would Kanazuki-san have for being out of school? My duties are best served at the immediate side of the commander. That's not what I'm talking about. This is an emergency, it can't be helped. An emergency? What's going on? Lately, or whenever Yoshino and you started getting closer, she's become more unstable. Really? Just so you know, our machines aren't broken, Shido, so don't tell me you did the unspeakable. No, I swear I didn't. But Commander, Shido-kun and Yoshino-san aren't items, so their activities shouldn't result in instability. I'm not talking about that. Thank you. Fucking... What? Katori dropkicked Kanazuki-san before turning around to face me. He dropped to the floor, grinning in ecstasy like a weirdo. Hey, Katori. Is it true that you and Yoshino have been getting much closer? There's no telling what the future holds. Are you doing your job? Calm down, Katori. Nothing fishy is going on. I swear, I haven't done anything that you could disapprove of. Don't tell me you haven't kissed yet. No, we haven't. I suppose there was a chance that would happen, Shido. Something between you and Yoshino had to have caused this. Like I said, a relationship is totally healthy and wholesome. We've gone on dates, but all we do is talk, eat, and hang out. Katori glanced over at Kanazuki-san while he played with some device. Commander, it seems as though Shido-kun is speaking the truth. I see, he really didn't do anything. Oshido is doing something so unspeakable that he has convinced himself it's okay. What is that machine? I don't know how was it to convince you. Then explain why Yoshino may be stressed. Oh, my mic's messing around again. The two of you like each other, right? Yeah, that's right. So Yoshino-san didn't say anything to you? Yeah, I mean, I noticed that Yoshino's been acting strangely recently too. Katori's eyebrow twitched. We're happy whenever we're together, but there are times when I suspect Yoshino might be forcing herself. I see. So? Well, that's what was bothering me. I was asking myself how I need to proceed, and that's when you called me for a talk. I don't need to hear excuses. You were the one who brought me here. Commander, Shido-kun's picked up on the fact something may be disturbing her. That is all the confirmation we need for now. You have a point. Guess I'll let this slide for today. Kanazuki-san, for once in his life, gave a level-headed opinion to which Katori had reluctantly complied. So is Yoshino okay? You mentioned that she's unstable. It's hard to say. Maybe she's not exactly in an emergency, but anything can be a trigger. Got it. We can't ignore it then. The situation aside, the commander was simply worried about you, Shido-kun. You don't need to tell him that. Oh, thank you! It looks like she's got you pretty good there. Are you okay? Fear not. If I were to die, I could be replaced instantly. So he's a program. He's as happy as usual. If he says he's fine, I'll leave it at that. Stupid Shido, saying stupid things and messing everything up. So stupid. Stop calling me stupid. Anyways, there isn't an immediate threat, is there? Can you trust me with this? Right, we have no choice, but I guess in the meantime, we'll be observing her. I feel terrible thrusting the burden onto you like in this dire time. Right, we have to leave it to you, but if anything happens, let us know at once. Thanks, Katori. I immediately gave Yoshino a call after that. Oh, Shido-san, you say you wanted to talk? Oh, are you finally confessing your feelings? You two are already a thing, so maybe not. Is there something more important? Well, it definitely is important. What? Does that mean? Are we booking a temple of a church? Yoshino could pull off either dress, but I personally think church is better. No, it's not it. I'm not talking about the future. I'm talking about right now. Now? Yes, Yoshino, I sense there's something bothering you. Well... You're not going to deny it, huh? Yeah, I mean, Yoshino's totally smitten. Of course she's stressed, Shido-kun. You feel the same, don't you? I guess, Yoshino. Does your stress have anything to do with me? Oh, well, Yoshino, if I did something to bother you, you can talk to me about it. Shido-san. I want to help you, Yoshino. Whatever it takes, even if I'm not of any use, even then. Well... there's nothing you can do for a Shido-kun. Yoshino? Is that true? Right, I mean, it's not necessarily your job to fix it, know what I mean? I don't really follow. Am I involved at all? Yes, you are. Then would you tell me? Well, it's embarrassing. I gasped. Oh, I'm sorry. If you're uncomfortable talking about it, I don't want to force you. Don't worry, it's not the kind of embarrassing you might be thinking. Oh, that's a relief. But maybe her worries play into it a bit. So what's the issue? I don't know how to put it, but what made you think I was stressing, Shido-san? Well, I noticed you behave a little differently. I got worried, so I wanted to wait until you were ready to talk about it. I know Yoshino wasn't ready to talk about it, but Katori had to bring it up, so I decided to use it as an opportunity to ask. Well, please don't laugh, okay? Yeah, I won't. Oh, I know, this isn't a big deal to you, but I'm small. Yeah, but you're not much shorter than Katori. What's wrong with that? Oh, because you're small? Basically, Yoshino thinks she's causing you stress because she looks really youthful. It's been a source of anxiety for her. I see. Is that really something to worry about? Yes, it is. I was stressing so much about it. That's right, Shido-kun. It's kind of messed up for you to dismiss her concerns like that. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I mean, I could see how it might be stressful. Shido-san, does it really not bother you? Now that you mention it, the thought never even crossed my mind. Oh. Really? You'd better not be just saying that. What's the point in... Well, there are moments where I hope others don't get the wrong idea, but that is what the whole coffee incident was about. Did you order it because you were self... Well... That's right, isn't... In fact, if it's distressing you, then that makes me feel worse. You don't mind how young I look? Do you still have feelings for me? God, I like how much of a kid you are. I like you for the way you are. I wonder which one's the right one. Yeah, I like you the way you are, Yoshino, but I want you to work on your maturity, then I can help you. But if you want to work on your maturity, then I can help you. Oh, there it is. He's right. Maturity comes with experience, Yoshino. Okay. But is it true that... But it's true. My ability to speak English is declining. It's because I'm burning out, if I'm honest. Not at this game, just after YouTube, and it's burnt me out and my exhaustion. I'll be all right. Come with Kurumi, assuming that one doesn't get pulled off as well, because, you know, heaven forbid I have some fun with this. I'm just burnt out, and so my ability to concentrate is starting to go a little haywire. But it's true that I do want to be more mature. I see. But if you're not embarrassed to be around me, then is it okay if we take our time? Yeah, I don't care how long it takes. It's a fucking motorbike again. I want to go on dates with you and eat parfaits instead of drinking coffee, and drink juice too. Rather than look at clothes, we can look at plushies. Is that okay? That I'm like this? That I'm with you? Of course, I like you the way you are. Sure, your tastes will change over time. I don't expect either of us to be this way forever. But that's all part of it, you know? I feel like when the time comes, I still want to be with you. Shido-san. Yes, I too want to be with you. Even if it takes time, I want to be with you. Woohoo! Now that's young love. You two are so perfect for each other. I'm so happy. You think so? The thought elates me. If Shido-kun likes you the way you are and means it, then that's all that matters. What would be awful is if he said all those things, then changed his mind in the future. Then all your stress would be vindicated. That would never happen. Sure, you have to keep your word, or I won't let Yoshino stay with you. I'll do my best to ensure you trust me. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Then again, I have to hold up my end of the bargain and make sure you'll still want to be with me too. Shido-san, you're fine the way you are, no? Haha, you think so? I do. Yoshino quietly nuzzled herself closer. Shido-san, can I ask you a favor? Within reason, sure. Could you stoop down and close your eyes? Kiss her. Sure. Same way we did Toka. I did as she asked and shut my eyes. Her finger softly grazed my cheek and I felt her slowly exhale. I waited quietly. Okay, she couldn't quite commit to kissing the lips, but that's wholesome enough. And I felt something start press against my cheek. That's your forehead. Yoshino? That was me. I wanted to express in the best way I could how much I like you. I tried my best, but this is all I can muster. Yoshino. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? It makes me... Oh. I'm not upset at all. What is your problem, Yoshino? Shino-kun, you're such a gentleman, but how long will that last? What are you talking about, Yoshino? I would never do anything to hurt Yoshino. So you'll do anything if she wills it? Bold statement, Shino-kun. Cross my heart, hope to die. Yoshino blushed and looked me in the eye. I'm still shy when it comes to taking initiative, so this is the best I can do, but Shido-san, when it comes to you, I do not mind whatsoever you want to do with me. Okay, you've been spending too much time with origami, so I'll wait until you're ready. Hearing that express herself so directly almost blew my mind, but it was a reminder that I could never do anything to hurt her. Oh. I pulled Yoshino in close to me softly, and I gave her a gentleman kiss on the forehead. And that's going to end that story, isn't it? Yep. Yep. Right. Minus YouTube being itself, this one was good. I still think Yoshino, in terms of how much I care, is right at the bottom of the list. There's the shot, by the way. This kind of censors itself, so I can imagine it'll be fine. At least it fucking better be. Actually, I can just do that for a second if it's worrying. But anyway, even ignoring that, it's just for me personally, I don't see Yoshino that way. She is the little sister character, more so than Kotori. So I only see her in a cute way. I only want to nurture her kind of thing. So it always comes off weird to me when it's in any other sense. And so that, for me, I'll just still be like she's still at the bottom on technicality because I just don't see her that way. But it was nice. It was a lot sweeter and a lot more wholesome, despite what YouTube thinks. It was very kind, and so I enjoy having that after the origami's insanity of what it was, to be able to have one that was just a bit more chilled out, you know? A bit more relaxed, a bit more just get on and do it. I say that knowing damn well the next one is Kurumi, and I've seen some of the shots for that, and despite the fact I was pretty certain they'd be fine, according to YouTube, I have to be even more careful than I already was. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I'm not looking forward to the idea. Like, I'm really looking forward to spending time with Kurumi, because Kurumi's a fascinating character. But I'm not looking forward to what YouTube could potentially challenge on with how much of a dick it's been recently. Like, it's insane how bad it's been. And I've never had trouble like on this scale with YouTube before. Well, at least not in a very long time, so it feels ridiculous that it's just kind of almost going for my head at any opportunity. That even chilling by a pool was too much. Chilling by a pool with nothing sexual going on, sitting in a normal position, was too much. Anyway, let's see this post-credit scene and I'll wrap up the live stream and start editing the first chunk to try and get that back together. And censored because, you know, heaven forbid. Ever since then, we stopped using the words because we're dating. Just because two people are going out doesn't mean you have to do anything. That's obvious. But it's also not a reason to... But it's also not a reason to do nothing. If you want to do something, we do it. If not, we won't. We just won't force it and we won't be tied down to any labels. We talked about it and we suggested that we're spending the day slowly and calmly. Shido-kun, you are patient. What are you talking about? Yoshino had visited me before school again today. Of course Yoshino would be with us. Because you're such a young boy, Shido-kun. Aren't there a bunch of things you wanted to do once you got a girlfriend? You can do whatever you want. See? She said you can do whatever you want, you sly dog you. It's true that I imagined wanting to do a lot of things once I had a girlfriend. But it doesn't have to be right now. Why not? That doesn't mean that you don't care about Yoshino, right? Of course, I told you already, it doesn't have to be now. It can be eventually. Eventually, right? Huh? Yeah, eventually is eventually. Yoshino, you'll always be with me. And I'm sure when time comes, I'm fine with waiting until then. Gosh, that sure does sound like a long time. Well, I guess Yoshino says she doesn't mind. But if you can't take it anymore, or if you can't hold yourself back, Shido-kun, I think you can do whatever you want. Yes, I'm ready, emotionally. I want to think that I wouldn't lose control. To have her say this much, I don't know what to do. So what do you want to do today? You want to read books like the other day? A joint activity to feel each other's love. Yoshino isn't good at flipping the pages because Yoshinon's there. So I always flip the page for Yoshino so she can see while leaning on me. Today I brought something. Yoshino brought something big today. What did you bring today? What do you think it is? It's light for its size. It's soft and feels really good. What is it? Huh? I have no idea. It's this. Plushies? That's really cute. That's adorable. Like even Yoshinon's got a Yoshinon plushie. Yes, it took some time, but I made them. Wow, they're all really good. All the plushies that Yoshino took out seem to be made with care. This plushie, I feel like I've seen it before. This is Yoshino-san, and this is me. You seem pretty handsome. Then I can stand next to Yoshinon. Yeah, right, I think it's really well made, Yoshino. You're good at making these, aren't you? Yes, well I don't know if it's good at it, but I like making these kind of things. She's in a hermit dress up as well, which is even cuter. It looks like something you'd buy from a store, no? Even better. I took the plushie that looked like me and examined it. It really was well put together. But knowing you made and kept some plushie that looks like me makes me blush a little bit. I'm sorry for making it without asking permission. Oh, I'm not mad. It doesn't upset me. It's just, you know, I feel self-conscious about it. Right? Whenever she couldn't see Yoshino-kun, she took a look at it and hugged it to hide the sorrow. Can you imagine it? Can you imagine her doing it? Shut up. If you do that, you'll make me think about it. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, like I said, I don't mind. It's nothing you need to worry about, Yoshino. Thank you. If you feel lonely, Yoshino, I'd like to be by your side. I'm okay. I know that it's me acting spoiled. Shido-kun, we all know you have your own life too. Of course Yoshino doesn't want to get in your way. You say that, but Yoshino, you can afford to be more spoiled if you wanted. Then, is it okay if I continue to take good care of your plushie? I would never say no. Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad, Yoshino? I mean, all this time, you've sat it at the dinner table, slept with it, and even bathed with it. You can get it wet? I have to hand wash it, but are you sure I can keep it? Why not? Shido-kun said you can. So why don't you leave the plushie with you for Shido-kun then? Haha, that might be a good idea. Totally, I'm sure if Shido-kun goes to sleep with it, he can feel you always by his side. It's nice that I'll be with Yoshino, but I kind of feel embarrassed sleeping with a plushie at this age. Nothing wrong with that. But I think it's cute. It's nice that Yoshino's happy, but I honestly can't be happy being called cute at this age. And before I knew it, Yoshino picked up the plushie that looked like herself and held it towards me. Seeing you like that is interesting. Interesting? Yeah, seeing the plushie Yoshino and Yoshinon next to each other, it kind of feels like they're friends. Then I guess Shido-kun is also part of that club. Oh, yeah, I guess it would make me part of it. I tried moving the plushie that I had in hand. Yoshino matched my moves and moved the plushie along with mine. Hello, Shido-san. Yeah, hello. Yoshino made the plushie bow. And I did so too, but I couldn't help but bow with it. This really is interesting, Shido-san. You're playing with a plushie I made. It's kinda cute. I think his plushie would be happier to be called cute rather than me. Yoshino is taking good care of it on a daily, so I'm sure it's sick of being called cute. Are you always with it? No, that's not true. I just keep it near me and sleep with it whenever I can't see you if I'm feeling lonely. God, that motorbike, it has been a fun thing today. As she said it, Yoshino made the plushie take as if to say, you caught me. I see, so you're sleeping with Yoshino, huh? Shido-kun, if you're jealous, you can say so. It's true, I am kinda jealous. You heard that, Yoshino? Shido said she wants to sleep with you in his arms. Then, is it okay if I spend the night sometime soon? Yeah, sure. Having an embarrassing conversation like this through the plushie somehow makes it bearable. But aren't you lucky that you get to sleep using Yoshino as a body pillow? It's a rare thing being able to do that. Yeah. And besides, if you sleep like that, who knows? Your hand might accidentally touch things, right? I may not have the best sleeping posture, so if that happens, I'm sorry. Don't worry, it's hard to wake me. Don't worry, it's hard to wake me, as the mic goes again. My mic's fine, and when I record on things not livestream related, it's still fine. It's just when I'm live streaming, it seems to have moments. I have no idea why. Oh, really? Yeah, because I don't need to wake up easy. Katori will dance on top of me. So you put it frankly, once you fall asleep, if you don't step on you, you won't wake up. Wait, that was just an example. I do wake up at times too, you know. Then I'll try my best. What's she going to try her best at? Besides, if Yoshino spends the night and I'm able to hold her, would I be able to fall asleep normally? Honestly, if such things happened, I feel like I'll be so nervous I won't be able to sleep at all. Shido-kun, I read like a book. Why are you getting so nervous now? Well, we're talking about Yoshino coming over to spend the night. Of course I'd get nervous. But even then, even if Yoshino did come sleep over, I'm sure she'd be sleeping in the guest room. I wouldn't be able to sleep next to you? Well, Katori's in the house. I don't think she'd let that happen. At the end of the day, you'll always listen to Katori-chan, aren't you? Contrary to her attitude sometimes, she's still my little sister. I'm envious that she can always be with you. If only I was your little sister too. But I wouldn't like that. Huh? What do you mean by that, Shido-kun? You're saying that you don't want to be with Yoshino and Yoshinon? That's messed up, so mean. That's not what I mean. If Yoshino's my little sister, then I can't have her as my girlfriend, right? Oh, that's right. Yep, and besides, we may not be together now, but I'll try my best so that we can be together someday. But currently, you're going to look out for your little sister and won't use Yoshino as your body pillow, right? Yoshinon. Shido-san, you're so nice to everyone, aren't you? You think so? Yeah, I mean, that's what's great about you and all, but if you're too nice, Yoshino gets worried. Don't you understand a girl's heart? Did I worry you? It's not your fault, Shido-san. It's just that I get worried sometimes. But really, it's just me. It's nice to be kind. It's not okay for me to worry about that. Although I trust that you would never betray me, there are times that I want you all to myself. I'm sorry. There's nothing to apologize for. I'll be more careful too. Yoshino is a good girl and she's always looking for me. That's why I'm sort of relieved that something like this worries her. It's just that it's hard for me to suddenly stop being like that. No, please don't stop. If you suddenly become mean to others, that'll make it even more sad, so in the end, Yoshino is just being spoiled, her typical guy. You take responsibility now. Of course I'll take responsibility. Shido-kun, you can be so bold. So they say, but I wasn't able to say that because I was using the plushie to talk. If it were me, then I'd be embarrassed. I wouldn't be able to say something like that. Shido-san, Yoshino, what's... Oh, they made the plushies kiss. I love you. Me too. Please continue to be with me. Of course. And so, not just a plushie, but we too got closer. Let's continue to be together with this feeling in our hearts. That was wholesome as shit. I actually kind of prefer that to the one she had last game. That was wholesome as hell. Yeah, I'm going to save system data, and then I'm going to call it a live stream. Get something to eat, drink a lot of water, and then start recording the first chunk again, because my throat is actually aching quite a lot because of Yoshino's voice. Like, the voice I gave her, I shouldn't have. To put it lightly, I shouldn't have. It's too late to change it now. But yeah, we've done well. We got some more. Oh, did I just go straight past her? Yeah, I did. I will sit on this one because it's cute as shit. Or that one, because that's cuter. And next time I do a proper live stream, we'll be attempting, but I honestly don't know with how YouTube is, Kurumi's route. But so if that happens, cool. If it doesn't, but until then, you guys take care now.